Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Sonic Adventure. Last time, we chased down the egg carrier and finally were able to board the thing after so long, so let's see if we can find Amy on this thing.
Don't get too many ideas, you fools! You haven't seen the power this vessel really has! Get a load of this!
Oh, wow! It's changed shape! Did you see that?
Darn! This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck. I doubt if you can figure this one out.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll show you. Bring it on.
So, we can't figure out how to get to the sky deck, huh? I wonder where the sky deck is. Oh, maybe it's over here where the sky deck entrance is. He's a genius now, isn't he? But before we go to the sky deck, really quick, I want to go back up here. Because, just like the rest of the hub in Sonic Adventure, this too has pieces of emblems here. And where am I going? A little too far. Almost triggered a little cutscene that's pretty much just saying, here's the sky deck. But I want to go and jump into one of these cannons here. And it'll break open this little... Oh, what the heck? What's going on? Spazzing Sonic. But this will open up one of the presents, and that present there had a emblem in it. So there you go. It's one of the 4 emblems here on this ship. There's still some more, but we'll be getting more of those later.
This must be the way to the sky deck.
I imagine so. When that sign down there told me this is Sky Deck's entrance. So... Sky Deck, the 8th level of Sonic's story here, so we're getting near the end, guys. There's only 2 more levels after this. And I gotta say, out of all the levels, Sky Deck probably gave me the most trouble as a kid. Because there are so many bottomless pits here. And it's pretty annoying. So, yeah, I would say as a kid, this is probably the level I spent the most time in with Sonic. If you go to the left there, that pretty much leads you to a path that has an extra life, but as you guys can tell, I have plenty of lives, and plus there's a life on that path, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip out on that. This segment here is pretty tricky, because not only is the camera working against you, but also you have to homie attack those enemies there in the right order. If you don't, you're gonna fall, and I don't mean order by 1, 2, 3 kind of thing, I mean where they're located. Because if you're not careful, you're actually gonna miss them, or miss the platforms. It's that bad. Get yourself some speed shoes there, which honestly don't really find that useful. And you can go ahead climb down here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and jump down. But I think the speed shoes aren't useful here just because of the fact that, well, up ahead you're doing climbing and you're having some slow platforming to get around that area, so yeah, not really that useful to me. And as you guys can see here, if you jump it just right, you get this little animation glitch. I love it. What happened to Sonic's eyeballs? Holy crap, he looks demented. He looks... What the... I never noticed that before. If you're doing this little animation glitch, we can have Sonic hang on the edge of this thing here. His eyeballs completely disappear. I never knew that. And of course I die next to a checkpoint. Add insult to injury, but holy crap. That was hilarious. I never knew that was the case. That was amazing. I gotta do that again just to see it. Turn around. Oh, come on, Sonic. Yeah, he has no eyeballs. Holy crap, that's hilarious. Well, when I stop missing the platform, okay, done joking around here. I'm just gonna go ahead and actually pass this segment of level. Holy crap, that was hilarious. I can't get over that. No pupils. That was just... wow. Okay, you know... Even though that was funny and everything, this is getting annoying not able to pass this portion. Yeah, what the? Okay, no, it's in general. When he's doing this, he has no pupils. but when he's not on there, he has pupils. That's not making any sense. That's weird. Holy crap, I never knew that before, but that is hilarious! It just looks so freaky, and he just looks demonic. He really does. But if you get to one of these bottom segments and you don't want to be down here, there's ladders on the side, so you can go ahead and climb up to the next segment. I want to go ahead and be on the top one because, well, we'll get through this a little faster if I'm up here. And, oh, of course, when I'm doing a spin dash, you get a fire. So that made that entirely pointless. I kind of need to go back around again. There we go. Just grab the ladder and climb our way up, and we're good to go. Now this time, don't get knocked down by the cannon. And come on in. What's with the camera angle there? Look like some kind of camera angle I would see in the Grand Theft Auto series. You know, there's a fixed camera angle you can apply where you have a camera that pretty much looks like that in a sense. So whenever you see these ships start to speed up and it starts to have this siren going off like this, go ahead and grab something like one of these little cannons or an edge or something, but really I don't need to because it doesn't push you that far. But right here is one of those jumping platforms. This is one of the least useful ones in the whole entire game because it just puts you right over here. And doesn't really put you that far, it just puts you near an extra life. Mind you, if you kept on going the other side, you would have actually made it over here with no problem. So it's one of the least useful little jump platforms I've seen in the whole entire game, but if you go ahead and check one of those cannons, there's an extra life, and you can climb that segment there, but just jump off of it because that's actually faster. And let's just make it to the end of this before these go in too much. There we go. You want to be careful with these platforms because they will sink, and that's a bottomless pit. And we got another one of these gigantic cannons where we need to pretty much whack it with one of these missiles here in order to gain entrance to the next area, but you have to hit it where the cannon's firing. If you hit it on the side, it doesn't count. So, yeah, that's good to know. And the final portion of the... Okay. I just clipped right through the side. Please tell me it comes back down. Thank you. I never had myself clipped to the side of this platform. We have the final part of Sky Deck here, which is probably the most frustrating part. Mostly because of its camera. For the most part in this area, you cannot control the camera. You can't even swap it to the free camera option in the DX version, so that's kind of disappointing. Oh sweet, I should grab the same before I went around. You can ride it more to get an extra life, but really I don't care about that. Now, if you wait for the ship to rock back and forth here, as you can see, these little platforms are moving over here, so this is how you traverse the area. Although using your spin dash jump is really useful. Right here, if you actually use your spin dash jumping away, you can actually make it all the way up to that little platform on the very top there in the angle, because this ship is actually going to swap its gravitational pull here because it's going to be on a big angle. You want to make it up here as fast as you can though, because if you do, that'll get you higher up in the level itself. That little area I showed where you can sequence break to, we need to get up there in order to flip the ship back to normal, so I just kind of wanted to point that out there now to show you a quick way to get up there for speedrunning purposes. But, yeah, you can go ahead and do this. I haven't played the level like this in a while because I usually do take the speedrunning trick. The controls here are kind of whacked out a little bit. Think of how Super Mario Galaxy controls, where if you're on a different planet with different gravitational pull, the control is a little inverted at times. So it's kind of like that here in some places. As you can see, you can run all the way down here, or you can just jump down when you see this area. So I just decided to run all the way down. Left or right, doesn't matter, it takes you to that same area. But there we go, we're done with the level. That was pretty simple. Mind you, this is one of the most difficult levels with Sonic your first time playing, because of all the different bottomless pits, the different swaying the ship's having with the gravity and everything. It's pretty difficult your first time playing. So don't get too upset if you're getting really frustrated with the level because of its difficulty, because trust me, I had that issue too.
Is that it?
It might be, but let's check out the bridge.
Alright, so we can go ahead and check out the bridge, but let's go ahead and explore a little bit around here. See what there is to offer, and right now as Sonic, can't really do much here. I mean, none of these doors are opening for us. And really, there's no other place that we can really go but up to the bridge, actually. So, I want to actually make my way over there now. We have a little trolley thing here, but it's deactivated right now, so We'll be looking at that later on in the story, but right here, actually, I want to show this off. The secret password to open the door is Eggman. They tell you exactly what you need. As you see, if you type in the wrong letter, they'll throw a pot on your head. And it'll shift around the letters here, but I'm going to be showing what this does actually much later in the playthrough, and what I mean by much later is in a bonus episode, because it goes to an area I'm not covering in the main story, so we'll take a look at that at the very end of the Let's Play. It's not really anything important, so don't worry about it for story's sake, but for 100% sake, you will want to know what that is.
Too late!
Not the birdie! A Chaos Emerald! No way!
Be gone, all of you! This is all I really need! Gamma!
What is your wish, Master Robotnik? Aye, aye, sir.
And don't disappoint me, or else...
So we got our second character fight in the game, Gamma. Whenever you have a fight like this, you know you're fighting a character you will be playing with later on in the story, so that's one way to tell, but he's easy. He'll run around like this at times. He'll try to lock onto you and shoot you, but other than that, he doesn't really do that much. So, just like all the rest of these fights, it's extremely easy.
Amy, out of my way!
No! This robot is my friend! He helps me! Don't hurt him!
Okay, whatever you say. You must have your reasons.
Hey, the ship is losing altitude!
Hurry, Tails! Take Amy and get out of here!
Well, what about you?
I'll find that Eggman and put him out of commission!
So now we can play with Gamma when we want. I'm not going to be doing that until later, but let's talk to Amy here really quick.
Are you okay?
That's all she says. Are you okay? Yeah. Oh, you're gyrating all pretty fast there, dude. What's the matter? Oh, you're just recovering. Well, that's a weird animation for recovering. I just wanted to check that out. But we need to head over to where that door is on screen. But a fun thing to do is this. Jump in the cannon. Let it shoot you. And teleportation.
If I'm to continue, I need to change this ship back to its original shape. There must be a switch somewhere on the bridge. I've got to find it now.
I just love the trick of that cutscene, just to shoot yourself high in the air with the cannon, and then he suddenly warps to the floor. It's hilarious to see. But we want to go ahead, charge up our Lightspeed Dash here, and press this button because it'll make this trail of rings. Following the trail of rings will lead us right up here, actually. And we want to sit in this chair, it'll move back, but before we hit that button, I want to head outside really quick. And I want to jump down here, because You wouldn't notice it first time playing, but yes, there's actually a balcony down here. And if you jump down to it, you get to go into this room. This is Eggman's room. This is where he has his little quarters. He has a little fridge, a couch sitting on. And if you press that button, it reveals his bed here, which has an emblem. This is very easy to miss, so I just wanted to show where that is now. And if you go over here, you really can only see what this room is after you drop down the balcony again on the other side. But as you see, this is pretty much like a playroom for Eggman. This big old seat for him to sit in. All these little lottery machines here. Yeah. You can tell this is pretty much a big playroom. It's like he has a little kid or something, but no, this is probably for him. So, yeah, weird image of Eggman right there for you. But to continue on with the actual story, we want to sit on the chair and then press this button. Doing so will return the ship back to normal.
Emergency alert has been cancelled. Resuming monorail operation.
So when the ship is transformed like it was before, the monorail system won't be active. But now, after we do that, the monorails are active. So if you wanted to use those, now you can. But I'm not going to. So we want to actually head over here to confront Eggman and finally finish all of this.
Oh no! Not again! Chaos! Could this be the same beast?
Oh yes! Attack Sonic now!
Froggy? I must say Froggy!
If he's your friend, I'll help you. Just leave it to me.
Now I have 6 of the Chaos Emeralds. There's only one more left to find. I even found Chaos's missing tail.
You won't get away with this, you madman!
I will. You're no match for Chaos, even though he's not perfected yet. Okay, Chaos. Destroy them all immediately.
So we got Chaos 6 here. Chaos 6 is obviously harder than he was in his 4th form, but if Eggman was not here trying to fight us at the same time, we honestly wouldn't be able to even stand a chance against Chaos 6, because in order to take this thing down, we need to use these little machines that Eggman is firing out at us like this, throw him in the Chaos, freeze him, and then attack him. Fun fact is, if you go ahead and use the light speed attack here, you can actually do double damage. As you see, I hit him the first time, did normal damage, but the second time, I did a lot more damage. So you just gotta keep on throwing these into him, and he'll be dead. He's very, very easy. He'll do that little tail attack, and also he can try to suck you in. If you knock down one of these little things here, that can also help you out, because he'll suck in one of those little freezing little items. I don't even know what Eggman really calls these things, but he'll suck one in, and then Chaos will be completely frozen, so that'll be your chance to attack. So let's just grab this, throw it, and I gotta recharge. Come on. There we go. Or dash right into him, and that works too. That's the best way to win. No, just don't light speed attack him to fly midair. No, just dash right into him and hope that works. Because, you know, the face is the mightier weapon than the foot, the fist, and the spin attack. Because why not?
Sonic! Hey there, Knuckles! Glad you finally made it! I thought you got lost or something.
Until we meet again, Sonic!
Stop! Come back here! I hate Eggman. Where's this? That light! I think it's trying to show me something.
Now we can play with Big, but we won't be doing that until later in the Let's Play. But I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. So, next time on Let's Play Sonic Adventure, we'll head into that area that we just saw that light go into and see if we can also now find Eggman and finish this once and for all. So I'll see you guys next time.